Okay, so hi guys, welcome back to today's video. Today is just a chatty video basically, just me doing makeup, talking, yapping. I just decided to do it very last minute, so I'm very sorry about that. But I'm going to use a couple of new products that I bought using the voucher that my mum got me, and I'm also going to use my new Coco her name's not even, it used to be Coco Cosmetics, but it's now Clemana Beauty sponges. I got my favourite colour, I got pink in a mystery one, and then I got this one that changes colour when it's warm, and then I also bought this big powder puff thingy, so I can use those. I haven't prepped my skin yet. I have used a face mask, but that's about it, and I have basically done nothing else, so we're gonna get to this video. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but it needs to be quick because Traitors is on tonight and I am not missing the secret traitor reveal. Bitch, no. No. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you don't, you already know what I'm gonna say, but I don't give a fuck. Okay, let's get into it. My nose is runny, so that's great. So for skincare, I'm going to start off very basic. I'm going to use this rose toner because I always use a toner. It's either this one I use or this one. But I don't know, do I go for the rose toner or do I go for this one? We'll do rose because that one, it's not that it works, well it does work a bit different, but yeah. I know you're supposed to use toner with pads, I don't, okay? So take everything that I do with a grain of salt. If you don't do your makeup that way, that's fine. I'm gonna go with the usual. Oh, spat everywhere, gross. The staple. This holds everything together perfectly. So Traitors is on, and so I want to know who the secret traitor is, which I hope we're finding out tonight. Actually, these faithfuls are actually quite smart, considering the rest of the years they've been pretty dumb. Saying that, I think Armani got out last time on like the 4th or 5th episode, but Hugo's the quickest one out because he was too loud. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just suddenly change who you are, and if you don't watch the Traitors, then I feel sorry for you because your life must be very boring. Where's my little spritzer? There it is, because if anyone knows me, they know that I do not like things on my hands for long. I don't like anything that makes my hands feel sticky, slimy, anything. It's probably my autism and OCD mixed together, which is very fun. So I predict, I've got 3 names in my head. The secret traitor has got to be a woman. There's nothing about it, it has to be a woman. Well, I think it's a woman. So my guess is either Harriet, the writer, Ellie, because she's quite tall, or Jessie. It's got to be someone in the group that Ben was in because Ben was murdered last week. Not actually, but you know what I mean. So someone's got to be in the group because how else would the traitors know? And they've been given a short list, so I don't know. Is this not on? Oh no, it is. Just fell off, whoops. So yeah, that's my little guess, and I will find out if I'm correct tonight. Probably miles off, but my gut's saying it's one of those 3, so we shall see. Right, let's grab my lip plumper from W7. Looks like this, because my lips are really dry. My skin actually looks really clear for a change. She says, and then look, spots. But I am literally on my period, so. So I always start off with my eyebrows, and I'm trying out this Got To Be glue for brows, because this, the one I've been using, the NYX one, tiny, barely any product, and I literally had it less than a month. So yeah, so we're gonna try this one. So let's go for it, shall we? Oh, I like the way that it goes on so easily. Oh, I like this. Let me see if I can use this brush, because I like this brush from the NYX one, but I don't like the product. See if I can. Did I get some? No clue. What we're gonna see. I can't talk while doing my brows because I have to sit and, you know, has it done much? I don't know. I can always go in with the other one if I need to. We'll see if it sticks first. We'll see if it sticks, and if it doesn't stick, then this product is a liar. And then afterwards, I'm gonna go straight in and carve my brows in using this, because this is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 03. So I've got Traitors on tonight, on tomorrow night, on Friday, and then Friday is such a big day for me because a book that I've been waiting a year and a half for. A year and a half is coming out on Friday. It's called Chaotic. It's by one of my favourite authors, Chantal Tezier. It's Cashton's story. Don't know who the female character is. I've been guessing. I'm probably wrong on every single guess, but I'm convinced that her name begins with a J, but it's not Jasmine, because Jasmine is for Night or Adam, one of the two of them. She matches, and also the blurb does not give off Jasmine vibes. See, I'm literally yapping about a book that you probably have never heard of or know nothing about, but if I can give you a recommendation for any dark romance girlies out there, please read the Lord series. Please. I'll get on my hands and knees and I'll beg, because that series is so good. The only book there's two books in the series that I'm not that keen on, and that's The Sinner and Carnage. The Sinner is, I can't really say anything about any R words. It begins with R and ends with E, and it's a 4-letter word. But I don't like Sin as a partner, but I like him as a friend. Sin is her, the partner of Ellie. So yeah, has that set? Oh, it has set. Oh, but yeah, I don't like the partner of Ellie. Don't know. I never will, but because he basically does exactly what people are romanticizing sexual abuse and assault in the whole book. Sin is not a nice person. He's a good friend, terrible partner, because he puts his girl, the one who he loves, through things that no man should ever put someone through. Like, if that man existed in real life, I would be running the other way. So, and Saint, I absolutely can't stand Saint. Saint is it from Carnage. He's one of the Spade brothers. Can't stand him at all. I hate his wife in it too. I hate her. I just don't like them. Very pick me vibes, and she's very male centered, and I don't like Ashton's. After she was okay in her book, but then after Madness I could not stand her, because who the fuck says I love you to another man while you're married to his best friend? You need to read the books. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm going to use the elf just to, you know, let my makeup stick a little bit better. I'm not putting loads of makeup on, but I just want to add a little barrier so that it sticks. I probably sound like a crazy person to my grandparents because I'm talking to myself. Tonight I have got bolognese sauce and on wholemeal rice for dinner, because I have decided I need more protein and carbohydrates in my diet. And I got scared because last week I weighed myself and I was 11 stone 11, and as many of you know, I lost a lot of weight last year, so my normal weight is around like 11 stone 5, 6. So I was like, this is coming off. Turns out it was just period weight. Like, it was all the period cravings I was having, so there's that. Do I want to go, I don't know if I want to mark this one up yet, so we're going to mark this one up with my foundation. Where has it gone? I'm going to use that and this. Lovely. This is the elf. The elf Halo Glow liquid filter. This is the cheap version, or the dupe of the oh my god, I'm literally losing it today. Charlotte Tilbury. God, I'm thinking about Chantal Tenzier's Chaotic so much that I'm fucking just thinking about it 24/7 clearly. It's not by Chantal Tenzier, by the way. It's Charlotte Tilbury, but I got it slipped my mind for a second. And then I'm using the Revolution Skin Silk Luminous Serum Foundation in the shade F2. I think I've mentioned this before, but that's a repeat buy. Like, I try different foundations. I've actually only got 2 foundations I will ever use on my skin now, and that's that one and this one by Dior. It's the Dior Backstage one, because they are the only ones that seem to work for my skin. So yeah, shall I spritz that a little bit? Spritz it just so that it's a bit wet, shall we? There we go. And then a blendy. So yeah, and then next week we've got Tell Me Lies starting. Can't wait to traumatise myself all over again by Stephen DeMarco. Because he ain't a good person, let's be real. He's a sociopath. I'd put it as far as to say he's probably a psychopath, but I don't know. Lucie is kind of as bad as him, in a sense. But she's also been manipulated by him, so we can't really blame her, can we? God, I'm just a yapper, aren't I? I doubt anyone's even going to watch this video, because all it's going to be is me yapping for like 20 minutes. And then I use the rest of what's on the back of my hand. I don't know if you can even see it. You can't really. If I'm like missing any coverage. As as I said, I'm not putting like loads of makeup on today. I'm just trying a couple of products because why not? Look how good my skin looks. Like, and look at the match. It matches my neck perfectly because I'm so fair. Right. Do I want to pop? Oh, obviously I will. Duh, stupid Lucie. Sorry, I'm talking to myself again, aren't I? Whoopsie daisy. They're gonna lock me up in the bloody psych ward at this rate. She's crazy. She talks to herself. Back in the day, I bet I would have been locked up because I sound crazy half the time. But I'm using the Elf Putty Bronzer, and it looks like this. On this brush, I don't know what brush this is, but I bought it ages ago. And I'm gonna blend it there. Blendy, blendy, blend. It looks crazy right now, just the process. This is actually the first time this year I'm wearing makeup as well. Also, Happy New Year, bitches! I was up until 5 AM last night working on my book and admin because I did a rebrand. No, I didn't rebrand, I just changed like my name on Instagram and TikTok to Lucie Hagley Writes instead of Author Lucie because it just looked a bit generic and it didn't look very, you know, aesthetically pleasing to look at. And they also changed my logo, and my logo I love now. Before it just didn't feel me, now it feels very me. And I opened my street team up, which is ARCs. If you don't know what ARC means, Advanced Reader Copy, so that someone gets the book before and they have to review it in a certain time. And I actually have over 40 people in that now. I only had like 15 yesterday, so yeah. I need to stay consistent with it. Yeah. Sorry, I'm stimming at the same time, like I'm trying to, this is the autism that I mask so well that it's just coming out today. Maybe it always comes out and I never notice it. I'm weird, guys, soz. Actually, I'm not sorry. No, I'm not sorry, I don't give a fuck, soz. I'm a bit too blunt, maybe that's why I'm friendless. Kidding. I'm not. So then I just blendy, blendy, blend again. And then what I'm going to do is go in a bit with this Hoola bronzer. Right, am I going crazy? Hot as this? Look at the fucking difference. They've made that smaller. Should be a crime. You barely even get much product now. And I bet this will still last me over 2 years. Because the last one did. This brush is actually really good. I can't believe I didn't use it sooner. It's just been sat there, unused. I've been watching Scandal on Disney Plus again. I watch it like once a year maybe. And oh my god, I too would be stuck deciding between Jake Ballard or Fitzgerald Grant because they're just both so hot. I mean, I don't condone the affair that they obviously had, Olivia and Fitz, but like, I ain't seen nothing here, baby. I don't condone cheating, obviously, but in that I can kind of excuse it a little bit. My nose is running. Oh no. The difference that bronzer makes is ridiculous. Like, look. Defined. blend again, and now I'm going to bake underneath my thingy because, well, I need to. So yeah, that's what I replaced, if I remember correctly. I have this one, and as you can see the pan's almost showing, and I bought a new one, but I'm not using this one until this one's over. And this is the 17 Ultimate Look Finishing Powder in the shade 010. Your perfect handbag companion, high coverage powder for a flawless complexion, complemented by vitamin E and sweet almond oil to make your skin feel soft and silky. Let me smell it. Oh, I can't smell any almond oil. Roundy, roundy, round until I get a good chunk. And then I'm going to do that so that it defines. Oh wow, we're 20 minutes deep, eh? No cuts yet. No, this is making the traitors come quicker though. And then completely tap tap tap, because I don't like my face to feel dewy or wet at all really. So if I can feel it, it's not got enough powder on, if that makes sense. I'm more of a matte girly. Now, leave it out. Grab my concealer and conceal under those eyes. Get rid of any dark spots. Actually, I don't think I've got any dark spots, but we know this is just the makeup way. And do my nose. Only a little bit. A little bit goes a long way, guys. Trust the process. Still looks pretty harsh, but just you wait. Not going to use that one for that one though, because that's too big. We need the little baby one. The baby one. Actually, it's a heart. I don't know if you can see that. And then we're going to go under the eyes. That's enough powder. And then what eyes do I want to go for? I think I'm just going to go for something really simple, because like I said, this is the makeup look is supposed to look like I'm not wearing much makeup. So do I go with that one or do I go with this one? I'm going to go with this Natural Collection eyeshadow on this brush. I'll be back in a minute once I've took this baking stuff off, because this video is going to be like an hour at this rate. So I'm hearing things probably in my head, because you know I'm crazy. Kidding. So I've done that. I've just added a bit more thingy to thingy so that it defines it a little bit more. And then I'm going to use this blush in the shade 03, which is actually the shade Lucie. This was when I had Lucie's Cosmetics. I pretty much gave up with that very quickly, because if it doesn't make me money straight away, which is very strange how I've never given up on my author business, but I very quickly gave up on my business. I think it just wasn't doing well, and I didn't have the, like, authoring or writing, you can literally just write, whereas I had stock and I couldn't move it, so yeah. Oh, just went into my eye, ouch. And now it adds like a nice little colour. I don't even see it, to be honest, but yeah, there is like a shine there now. And now is my favourite time, because I can do powder, guys. I use the Wet n Wild blush in the shade, I don't know what shade it is. What shade is it? Mellow Wine. And it's this shade. So it kind of fits perfectly with this, because, you know. And it doesn't matter how much I put on it, because it will be blended out anyway. And then do a little bit on my nose. Use this to then blend it back out a little bit so that it's not so harsh, because it is a bit harsh at the moment. Looks harsh to me, but maybe it's not. Maybe I like a little blush, guys, okay? Like, that's it. And then finally, my highlighter. So I'm going to go with the highlighter stick by Collection. I think it's by Collection, yeah. Looks like this. And I'm going to plop it on this part of me. I don't know what it's called, but some there. And look at the shine. So pretty. And then I think finally I'm going to add a little bit of highlighter on top. Yeah. I'm going to do my Dior one. Looks like this. These are the shades. So pretty. Strobe, blush. Apparently that's a blush. Probably not for my skin tone. And I'm gonna go in with this one and a little bit of that one. And yeah, that's all the. Do I want to do? I'm gonna use a bit of the blush, the blush highlighter, and just do a little bit That'll do. And then I'm going to set my face. But before I do that, I'm going to put on... Oh, I forgot I got this. I was going to use this, but I forgot and I got this. So we're going to use these instead. Actually, I'll do that after then. So I'll do my face first and then do my mascara after. And I'm going to use this mascara, which is the Natural Collection. It's the one that's like really thick like that, because I cannot choose really thin ones, and it's in the shade brown. So this is the makeup setting spray I'm going to be using. It's waterproof, free from oil, alcohol, and it's by Essence. So yeah, I'm going to do that. But I always set my makeup with, I use the hairdryer to speed the process along. That's why I'm going off camera quickly to do it. And to do my mascara too, because I can't do that on camera either. Yabba yabba yabba. Okay, so I've just done my mascara and I did my hair because, you know, that takes ages. Now I'm going to use the new products that I bought because I want to see how they work. And this fucking mascara is, it's not the mascara, it's my eyelash. It's irritating me. Anyways. So I've got the 17 Lip Define Pencil in the shade Dusty Pink, and then I bought this in Pink Dusk, and this is a Glossy Glaze Lip Plumping Pen. So we're going to see how it works. Let's see just... You know what I think will work actually? I think this will work perfectly with the lip plumping pen. So I'm just going to really line my lips and then perfect. It's my lip colour. Then I'm going to use the lip tint. Can't remember what shade it's in actually. Is it at the bottom? Dior Addict lip tint. Doesn't say the colour, but this colour if anyone wants to see the colour of it. And this is a lip tint. So it doesn't need to be on for long. Come back once it's like dry, because it takes like 2 minutes to dry. Okay guys, so I don't know if you can see, but my lips are now tinted. This one always tints better than the top one, but I give up trying to, you know, get it to thingy. So now I'm going to use this. It looks like this. So we're going to see. Oh, I love this. And that is it. It goes on very smoothly. So good. And that, my lovely friends, is my makeup done. So, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you don't, bye! Anyways, I'm off because Traitors is on soon and I need to eat my dinner. So, yeah, bye!